This is the face of someone who's literally had like an hour's sleep today. So here's what happened. Little story time. So I forgot that I was allergic to a certain mascara, and I had a cousin's birthday party. My little cousin turned 1 year old. She's so cute. I love her so much. But turned 1 year old. I feel old. Anyways, yeah, I went to celebrate her birthday and everything. And I, like, normally when I would put mascara on, or well, you guys probably remember, I don't know, when I did wear makeup, I just stopped because I didn't have any more eyeliner. But anyways, like to what I was talking about, I forgot that I was allergic to one of the mascaras, and I put on 4 different mascaras. Because normally I would put on 3. But obviously my lashes are long already without it, but they're like pink if you one I forgot I was allergic to, and so by the end, or well, by the time we got back to my cousin's house, my eyes were puffed. I looked like a panda, like got punched in both eyes, like so bad. And so I was like, because I had to go to the bathroom, so I got up because we were sitting out in the patio, so I went to the bathroom and all that. I looked in the mirror and I was like, oh no. He's like, oh my god, I had to wipe off the mascara, and so I wiped it off and all that. And I was like, bro, I don't know, like, I don't want to say it felt weird, but like, it wasn't enough to notice, like, hey, your eyes are swollen. But, because this has happened before, 2 other times. But once I stopped using it, I forgot. But yeah, so I was like, oh. And so my mom had to give me like liquid bubblegum benadryl. That is disgusting. I almost threw it up. It was horrible. Chocolate covered pretzels. I ate 3 of those stick ones, and then a sandwich and not unsweetened sweet tea. Unsweetened tea started to go away a little bit, but I was like, oh my god, it was so bad. But yeah, on the way back home, I fell asleep in the car because the Benadryl was kicking in, and then when I got home, I was like, you know, take a little nap. And then I ended up going to my room, and I think I fell asleep around 8. I did not wake up till like 7 or something in the morning the next day. I was like, oh, I haven't slept that long in like a long time. And so I was like, ooh. Because I didn't actually wanted to stay up or whatever, but I couldn't do that, so I was like, Anyways, so then yesterday, my right eye was just, when I say it was bad, it was really bad. It looked like a punched panda. Literally, but yeah, sus. I always laugh because it's funny, but it still itches, so that's not funny, but I've been like scratching a little bit today. But yeah, my dad gave me like 2 Benadryl pills yesterday, and by the time, I think it was maybe an hour later, that stuff was kicking in, and I was standing outside with my mom, and I was like, I gotta sit down, because we were in line for like this food truck thing that had good seafood stuff. But yeah, anyways, I had to sit down, and I sat in the shade, and I was really cold, and I was like, she was like, are you cold and stuff? Because she was ordering food for us or whatever, to bring, like, shivering and stuff, and I was like, I have, like, you know, I feel weird. And so she's like, we'll go sit in the car, and I was like, because the car is obviously warmer. And so I sat in the car, and the time I got home and stuff, I went upstairs. I crashed for 2 hours, and so I woke up around like 3 or whatever yesterday. I need to make up for all the time that I haven't been awake. You know, I got too much sleep. I don't need that much. I literally can function fine on like 3 to 4 hours, or even less than that. So I was like, I don't need this much to balance it out, you know? And so I was like, I'll stay up late tonight. And so that's what I did. And it didn't really go as planned because, wait, my eyes look small. Maybe it's because they're so swollen. Anyways, sorry, hang on. Thought that I already get lightly sidetracked. You would be mistaken. Especially when I have less sleep, I am like the most energized little ball of energy or whatever ever. So originally I was just gonna stay up, you know, like 2 or 3 or whatever, you know, normal hours, and I was gonna go to bed and then wake up at 6:30 because sometimes I'll shower in the morning or whatever before school. And you want to know what time I went to bed? 6 in the morning. Bro, I was trying to fall asleep so bad. I was like, stop, because like sometimes like think a lot. I was like, I'm trying to sleep. I was like, shut down, this is enough. It wasn't happening for me. And so I finally fell asleep, and then I woke up at 6:30 because I had to shut off my alarm, and I was like, oh my god, I'll be fine, you know I am, you know. But yeah, and so I fell asleep again, and then I woke up at 7, and I was like, I gotta get moving and stuff. But I don't even know if I actually got at least an hour, but it had to at least be a little bit less than that, because I know I could not have fallen asleep by 6 at least. But either way, I'm not napping. I'm not doing it. I decided to write my essay for English instead, that apparently isn't actually due in a month. Or well, till a month later, I don't know. started writing that. It's a reflection about the past 4 years, and I had a lot to say, and I'm still writing it. You want to know how many pages I have already? 7. I have a lot to say, and I'm still not done. But it wasn't too bad, you know, because I've already spent a lot of time on my own, also just reflecting on stuff like that, because especially in quarantine, that's kind of like, you know, you only have so much to do, and so I would, you know, just kind of think occasionally about stuff. Hang on, I have to breathe. Anyways, but yeah, so it was kind of easy in a way to write this, because I knew what I wanted to say, and I talked about it a little bit with some of my friends at school today, but it was very emotional. I was kind of surprised. I didn't think I was gonna like cry while writing this, but I kind of did. Because there's a lot of stuff that that I was reflecting on, and it was just, I didn't think I was gonna cry, but obviously it's okay. It's totally fine, but okay, what I was trying to say is I do enjoy the fact that this is our project, even though I basically apparently did it a month in advance. That wasn't intentional. I thought it was due, I don't know, sometime soon. But I guess not. But I'll be the first one in my class that has it all done. But, I mean, either way, I think it's always important to reflect, obviously, on past life experiences as well. Taking the time to do that. Because it does you a lot of good, obviously. Even though at times, obviously, it can be hard, depending on whatever it is. But, yeah, I enjoyed, you know, kind of writing out what I have so far. And I'm not done, but you know how I stopped at 7 pages? I ended with 12. This is the longest paper that I've ever written in my entire life. That was the easiest to write. Does that make sense? I feel like that makes sense, but I'm surprised, but also not at the same time.